Indiana, their offense had no problem against one of the best defensive teams in the league. Personnel changes for both sides right now.
Substitutions, Miami.
The big new acquisition for the Raptors, Jeff, obviously DeMarre Carroll. What a great year he had for the Hawks last season. He could do a lot of good things for this team.
Absolutely. They needed a starting small forward. They went out day one of the free agent period, and they got it done. It was a great get for Dwayne Casey and his team.
To the rim. Bosh the rebound.
No.
Bosh is looking to operate from down low. Lets it go. Nails it. That's a two-pointer.
4-2. The assist from number 5, Amari Stoudemire.
3 minutes gone by in the first. Miami's down by 2. And Miami's called for the foul. That's their third team foul. And he'll head to the line with under 3 to go in the first. And he connects on the first free throw. And he makes them both. Big year for the Raptors last year, Jeff. They make the playoffs. They lose a tough first-round series, but they've got some good young talent. Can they take the next step now?
Oh. Well, you think about it, Mike. I don't think many people know, unless you're heavily involved in the NBA, what a great basketball city Toronto is. I used to always love going there. Packed houses, vociferous fans that were really into the game. And I like what Dwayne Casey's team stands for. They play hard defense, they play unselfish offense, and they're doing it with a lot of young, hungry players.
And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Some new additions for Dwayne Casey. Obviously, you talked about Carroll, but Luis Scola, Corey Joseph, they're nice additions, Jeff.
True professionals, Mike. I think they're going to give them high-character basketball players. I like every pickup they've made this year. I think they're going to improve dramatically at the defensive end of the floor.
One of the strengths of Lowry, Jeff, is a word that Clyde Frazier likes to use, the great Hall of Famer. Pugnacious. He has that attitude on the court.
That's a nice word by Clyde, and it's very descriptive of Kyle Lowry's whole approach to the game. He's not afraid of confrontation. He goes right to the rim, takes on and absorbs a great amount of contact, and then at the other end, he's not afraid to put his body in the fray for loose balls, for rebounds, for taking charges. I really love his demeanor on the floor.
Curls in.
No.
Slams it home.
Oh, that's nice right there. The finish at the rim with the nice dunk.
The assist from number 27.
Miami's leading Toronto by a score of 12-9.
The assist from number 7, Kyle Lowry.
Double team, still puts it up. Nice finish around the rim. Chris Bosh with 6 points. It's a loose ball. It's out of bounds. It'll be Raptors ball. Lowry walks it across. Clearly a foul called against the Heat. That last foul means they're in the penalty, so it's time for free throw. Changes on the court right now from both teams.
Substitutions, Miami.
He was just camped out in the paint. 3-second violation called against the Heat.
Listen, it's really simple. The referee under the basket is watching you. You get in the lane, you can't overstay your welcome like your in-laws often do. You got to clear the lane.
Lowry on the drive. Here's the Euro step. Oh, that's a beauty. To the rim. Nice adjustment. Whistle blows. It's a foul. And Chris Bosh will go to the free throw line. He's shooting 85% for the season. Knocks down the first one. No back-to-back free throws here. He misses the second. And that'll do it for the first half. Welcome back to the American Airlines Arena for the second half. Along with Jeff Van Gundy, Mike Breen on hand. Miami's in a good position after the first couple of quarters, Jeff. Boy, the game's easy when you're making shots.
Everything and every mistake smells better with great shot making. The odor from every other mistake is erased when you make shots at a high rate.
Goes for the three-pointer. That's good.
Sweet stroke on that shot, Mike. It looked good as soon as it left his hand.
He puts it up. Bosh the rebound. To the basket, scores. Nice move.
2 points. The assist from number 14.
Scola against Stoudemire. Gets to the rim. There's a foul. It's called against the Heat. Second team foul. And Luis Scola will go to the line with seconds to go here in the third. First free throw, good. And Luis Scola with 5 points. Third quarter comes to an end. Fourth quarter coming up. The Heat up by. It's been an impressive first 3 quarters, but a big fourth quarter coming up. What's the key for them to wrap this up, Jeff?
Urgency. It's got to be all about urgency to take care of business right now. Don't waste any possessions. Don't blow any sets. Do your job on every possession.
Miami's leading Toronto by a score of 46-28. Lowry jump shot. Dang, the rebound. He's got 5 rebounds in this game.
And he's been working hard around the rim here today, using his positioning to get the boards.
Goes to the goal. Gets it to go. Miami's shooting 63% from the field tonight. Lowry in possession. To the rim. That's good.
That's nice body control right there on that layup. Good finish.
Inside. Green's shot for 2 misses.
Listen, they're down big in the second half. Anybody can give in right now. I like to see players who are willing to play the full 48 minutes and contest shots just like that.
Scola has the double team converge. At the rim, terrific block by Stoudemire. To the basket, flips it up, not able to score.
NBA defense is predicated by protecting the basket. Great defense in the paint tonight to discourage all drives and finishes.
Shot from way outside, no good.
It started from Jump Street. They made no defensive effort early, and they're not making any defensive effort late. That's why the score is what it is.
Moves around the defender. Fires Fires for three from the corner. Bang! From downtown. He's 2 for 6 from beyond the arc. And Dwayne Casey calls timeout. This one's starting to get away from him.
That's efficient offense, generating a corner three-point make.
For the layup, unable to flip it home.
Game programs at player bios, team stats, fan
For
interviews.
three, the wide open
Come
shot.
on.
The Heat with the offensive rebound for another possession. Can't bring it home.
You want to know why it's a blowout? Because they continue to get quality shots in the paint.
Lowry for three. No go from beyond the arc. Kyle Lowry's 0 for 2 from the outside. Wade from downtown. No one near him. He accelerates. Lowry can't knock it down.
Oh.
In the paint. And that's his 5th rebound of the game. Shoots for three.
Oh.
Valanciunas the rebound.
And that's become a familiar sight, watching him grab rebound after rebound. He's definitely putting in the work.
Oh, what a great dunk.
Oh, that's a sweet finish right there. Dunking the ball with strength and force.
Wade has the double team close in. Good finish inside. Dwayne Wade with 7 points.
The assist from number 27.
Lowry into the front court. Lowry from downtown can't hit the three. Kyle Lowry's 0 for 3 from three-point territory. Throws it up high. Oh, beautiful pass, and he lays it in. They want to discuss things. Time for a full timeout.
Number 6, Corey Joseph. Into the game for the Heat. Number 27.
To the rim.
Oh,
Can't get it to
fair.
drop.
Hey, you can sugarcoat it, but this is a disappointing effort. One good challenge doesn't cover up the multitude of defensive sins that have gone into this game.
Adjust the shot, count it, and the foul. Jonas Valanciunas picks up his 2nd foul of the night.
Take the hit, finish, and then walk to the free throw line for your three-point play opportunity.
Oh,
Switch, that won't go.
joking.
Raptors. Number 8, Bismack Biyombo.
Has to adjust. Nicely done. There's the whistle. Nice job drawing the foul. And Luis Scola will go to the line with under a minute to go here in the 4th quarter. And he hits the first free throw. And Luis Scola with 7 points. Gets in the paint. Fires away for 2. Nice touch at the basket.
That's it. They can start warming the bus up because this one is over.
Ball knocked out of his hands, out of bounds. We are seeing a special game from Chris Bosh.
I just love the way people are bouncing off of him as he goes up and snags the ball in traffic.
Adjusting on the shot. The Raptors with control on the rebound. Half a minute remains in the game. Miami's up by 23. Shoots the three.
Oh.
The Heat with the offensive rebound for a second chance opportunity. He says no, but the ref says foul. Called against Ross. Miami's shooting 66% from the line tonight. First free throw, perfect. Good free throw shooting, knocks down a pair. can't hold on to the ball. Oh, he gets the steal. From deep in the corner, drains the three. And time runs out. The final score is 66-38. For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire EA Sports crew, this is Mike Breen saying thanks for watching.
You are vlogging.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Heat were simply amazing in this contest. The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they scored their points. Check out the leading scores for the Miami Heat.
Game track. Player of the game.
Clark is the recipient for the way he paired up his points with plenty of dimes. There's no denying that he's the catalyst for his team's offense. Once he got into a rhythm, there was no stopping him.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights.
12.
Today was just one of those days for this guy.
Damn.
We got our top 3 plays for you. Check them out.
Number 3. Number 2. Number 1.
The buzzer beater.
These are the scores from around the league. Check them out. Here's a look at the upcoming games for the Miami Heat.